বাড়ি অসভ্যগুলা রাজকেল কি বাবা আরে দেখো কি অবস্থা দাঁড়াইছিলাম উপর থেকে অশিক্ষিত লোকজন যেন কিছু পানি ফলাইছে পানি ফলাইছে কে পানি ফলাইছে হ্যাঁ ম্যানার জানো না কোনো বাবা কি একটা বাচ্চা আছে মানুষজন দেখলে না মুখে আমার মেজাজটা এত খারাপ লাগতেছে এগুলো বাপ মা এগুলো ঠিকানা কোন জায়গায় মুখতে হইব তাছাড়া আমি বাচ্চা কাছে আপনারা ঘরের ভিতরে রাখেন সেটা বাচ্চা মুখতে দেয় চারটার সামনে মাথার উপরে আমার আমি এরকম এরকম মনে করবো পালাই যাই ঘরের থেকে তো বুঝতে আমার বাড়িতেও দিব বাবা তুমি আমার শুরু করেছেন বাবা তোরা আমার দেখি সব দিতে না আমি একটু যাবো না তাহলে থাকবে আরে ব্রো তোমার যে লোকাল টি-শার্ট শার্ট আমি পরবো না তুমি ভালো করে দেন আর তোমার একটা কথা বলি ভাইয়া তুমি সবার সামনে এরকম বাবা বাবা বলে ডেকে না তোমার কি আমি তোর আদর করে বাবা ডাকি না তুমি আমরা ডাইকো না তুমি যদি আদর করে ডাকতে মন চান তোমার ঘরের ভিতরে আমি যখন যাবো তোমার রুমের ভিতরে যখন বসবো তখন আদর করে আমরা ডাকি লোকাল পিপলের সামনে বড় মানুষের সামনে এরকম বাবা বাবা বলে ডাইকো না আমার নাম চায়না পলাশ আমার নাম থেকে বাবা পলাশ ওর নামে মিনিং চেঞ্জ হবে Okay. নিজের একটু দক্ষিণ ভাবো একটা কি নয় ভালো ব্র্যান্ডের কিছু একটা কি নয় ব্র্যান্ড কি বেটা আইরন করে হাঁটি কর্পোরাটি যে কোয়ালিটি বেটা হ্যাঁ বাচ্চা থেকে ভালো ব্র্যান্ড করে আসছে ভালো লাগছে ঘরের ডিম ভালো লাগে এই চেহারা জানা দেখতে ভালো লাগে আপনারা ব্র্যান্ডের জিনিস কিনে ধরো দূর থেকে দেখলে বুঝতে পারবেন এই যে তুমি শার্টটা করছো এটা দেখলে বোঝা যায় অরিজিনাল ফুটপাথের এটা প্যান্টটা একটু ফুটপাথের ফুটবল আরে প্যান্ডেলটা এটা মানুষ দেখলো আর আমার দিকে তাকালে মানুষ বুঝে শুধু আমার তাকায় দেখো না এই পাশে একটা শোনা দেখো কেমনি দিল ও টাইট করে টাইট লাগছে এটা কি তোমার মতো মানে আমার মেজারমেন্ট দেয় না এই যে সকলের মেজারমেন্ট তোমার মেজারমেন্ট দিয়ে আমাদেরকে মেইল করছে ওরা 3 দিন পর আমাকে ডিজিটালে পাঠাচ্ছে বুঝছো কি বলবো ভয় পাবো না হ্যাঁ ওই আমার একটা এগুলো এমনি বললে হয় না এগুলোর জন্য নিয়ম থাকা লাগে কত বড় আমি আনি কে নেবে 42 টাকা দিলাম সকলের দিকে দিই আচ্ছা টাকা দিলাম 500 টাকা দিলাম কম দিলাম 20 টাকা দিই 42,000 টাকা এটা প্রায় বুঝছো হ্যাঁ ঠিক আছে তাহলে তোমাকে দেখতে ভালো লাগবে দুটো ব্র্যান্ডিং অবস্থা 42 লাখ টাকার বাংলা টাকা দিল সব করছিল এটা তোমার হবে না তুমি মানে টাইমটাই কিন্তু কম টাকা তোমার এটা 1000ই এত বাবা বাবা রাখো ভালোবাসাতে কখনো 100-200 টাকা দিলাম টাকা তো কি বাবা ওটা মজা তো হলো ফুল কি একটা কি দিন একটা একটা জীবন অনেক কেনার জন্য সাহস নেই দিলাম একটা এটা কিনা পাবো না এটা এখন যে না তুই আমার কত টাকা খাওয়া তুই সিরিয়াসলি নিবা যদি নাও তোমার জন্য অফার আছে সিঙ্গাপুরে একটা প্রমোশন চলতেছে এখানে তুমি $500 করে একটা সাংবাদ হচ্ছে কিন্তু আমি তোমাকে 800 টাকা ডিসকাউন্টে 32 এর মধ্যে আমি তোমাকে দিতে পারবো কথাটা চলবে কারণ 32 হ্যাঁ আগে তুমি যা 32 কে ডিসকাউন্ট করে দিতে আজকে দিন যা কিন্তু 5 কে নিয়ে তো 32 কে ডিসকাউন্ট যা কি আছে জীবনে যা তাহলে অনেক কামাইছিস যা তোর মতো একটা ভাবলি না যা বুঝবে তো বুঝবে তো এটা বডি মাইন্ডে তো বুঝবে যারা ব্র্যান্ড কিনে তারা ডিরেক্টলি এটা নিতে নিচ্ছে শরীরে একটা ভাইব্রেশন দিবে বোঝা তো যাবে এটা $500 800 আমি শুনলে পরে কারণ ওই যে নাও আর আজকে আমার অ্যাকাউন্টে অ্যাডভান্স টাকা পাঠিয়ে দেবো আমি আজকে আপনাদেরকে অর্ডার করি আর তুমি 3 থেকে 4 দিনের
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. Now it's on Nautovic. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And that is a little undercooked. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, he's onto this. Oh, good ball. Oh, shooting chance! Has another go! And he's done it! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Carlos Augusto gets across to intercept that. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, delightful ball. That's an excellent interception. Carlos Augusto. Oh, super ball. Big chance! He has done it! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Great ball, and he's in here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Acerbi cuts it out. Mkhitaryan. Great ball if he can get there. Tries a shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Now it's Thuram. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Shapes to shoot! Real chance! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. It's become a case of men against boys.
Number 30, Lionel Messi.
Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy!
Lionel Messi.
Oh, impressive strike.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Acerbi. Çalhanoğlu.
There will be 3
Van
minutes
Nistelrooy.
added time.
Picked out brilliant. It's Kluivert! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the...
Van Nistelrooy! And again! It's there! 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the...
And we hit half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Thuram. And he gets rid in a hurry. Kluivert tries making a foray down the right. Belletti. Here's Chouameni, done delicately. Kluivert, swept in. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Thuram, Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he welcomes it in. Mkhitaryan. DiMarco. Thuram. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Cannavaro. It's Belletti.
The attendance for this match was
And it's Kluivert.
72,306.
Messi. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Fratesi. And it's Damian. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fratesi. And Damian. Çalhanoğlu. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, this looks sharp. Has a go! And he hits the net! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Goal! After 75 minutes is number 26, Davids! Davids! Davids!
Into the last quarter of an hour. DiMarco. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Davids. Now Costa Curta. Fratesi. Good, strong midfield running here. Beckenbauer did well to stay calm there. Beckenbauer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Davids. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Added time.
And it's Kluivert. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Messi doing what he does best, just running the show. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim. We both... And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're under... Davids! Oh, what a goal! What a goal!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
He just absolutely speared that in.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Bruma. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Benfica looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Davids. And it's Messi. Pinches it off him. Belotti. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Davids wins the duel this time. And here's Messi. Kukçu. Bruma. Ball played for Kukçu. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Kukçu.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Costa Curta. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs, and the half-time score 1-0. Any strong opinions on the first half?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Belletti. Still just a single goal between the sides. And it's Kluivert. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Van Nistelrooy. And he's there to clear it. And it's been taken short.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Benfica are looking to go forward now. Florentino Luis.
71,649.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
And here's Messi. Bruma. Kokchu.
Benfica are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, no half measures from here.
Oh, he's got the shot away! They've done it! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Your reflections then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. Referee has just said play on. Belletti. And it's Kluivert. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. Davids. Messi. Wriggles his way through. Andre is the guilty party there.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Meunier. And it's Meunier. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Nistelrooy. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. He can get that clear. Chouameni. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Oh, that's nice. Kluivert!
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Pass is just off target. Costa Curta. And it's Cannavaro. Belletti. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mondi. For Gomez. Kluivert. And he's managed to get free. Gomez. Meunier. Bacca. And it's Meunier. Belletti. Bastoni. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good...
He's had a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Meunier. Messi. And he welcomes it in. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Strong running down that left flank. Now it's Andre Gomez. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Now this could... There's the hit! We've got a goal! And finally he has breathed life into the game!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Kluivert, Messi. Oh, what has happened? And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lille are looking to go forward now. Gomez. Nicely weighted ball. Mandy spots it and intercepts. Oh, and he's through the middle. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And he's cut it out. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Messi. He's gone for goal! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
I think we're just about done here. That's really well cleared. Messi, and Messi! It's a goal! And with that goal comes comfort! Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Andre. David. Messi. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
By the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters. He's got the shot away! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
And no, he's seen through all of that. And now they can spring out of defence. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Lewandowski. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi running with the ball. Real chance! No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Eric Garcia. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, the goalkeeper, Wojciech Szczesny, Peter. He's got incredible reflexes, and that makes him one of the best shot stoppers around. He's also very comfortable when he's under the high ball or coming out for crosses. And having someone like that just easing the pressure on that defence can spread confidence very quickly.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Yamal. Yamal! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Oh, that's an excellent try, and once he picked it up, he headed forward with real intent.
Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. That is good strength. He is just caressing the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Davids, closing in on goal. Gavi. And Fermin. Now it's Lewandowski. And it's half-time here. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break.
Quick request for support for our charity.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Here we go again. So the first half brought no goals. Davids. And that is a little undercooked. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Tries a shot! Marvellous goal!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Nicely aimed pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really...
And the shot! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Davids does really well to win the ball there.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
70,987.
Almost an hour gone. Van Nistelrooy. And Van Nistelrooy! Davids. Davids. Messi. And he's cut it out. Plenty. Davids! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Number 26, Davids.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Fermin. Lewandowski. Cannavaro gets it clear. Now it's Lewandowski. Look at the space here. There's the hit! Gavi gets flagged offside. Gavi. And he's quick to get it clear again. Tries to get it clear. Showing great feet there. Nice control. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Costa Curta. Davids. Koundé.
4 added minutes.
4 added minutes on the board. Pedri. Steaming on. Great chance! Now that was quite some save. And it's been taken short. Gavi plays it in. And that is that. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter,
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And the finish! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. And here's Arnautovic. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Çalhanoğlu! Oh, crossbar! Bastoni with the clearance. And here's Arnautovic. And Arnautovic! Oh, within an inch or two.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Van Nistelrooy, he's got the shot away! No mistake! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up.
Can he finish? Great effort, beautifully taken.
Van Nistelrooy brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Ah, he's given it real chance! And it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Terrible error, duly punished.
The goal scorer after 15 minutes is number 30, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Mkhitaryan. Now Di Marco. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Kluivert. Messi purring through. There's the hit! This time, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And again! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time. Van Nistelrooy duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Beckenbauer tries to clear. Costa Curta. Beckenbauer. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Darmian. Çalhanoğlu. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's very... Van Nistelrooy! Magnificent! A finish right from the top draw. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
After 38 minutes is
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Van Nistelrooy.
It's become a case of men against boys. Mkhitaryan. Chouameni. Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Looking for options for movement. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fratesi. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Yeah, I think the first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Messi, and the shot! And he steered it beyond the post.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Fratesi. Darmian. Thuram. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Darmian. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And it's Belletti. Some good work on the right flank here. Messi. And a shot! It's there! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Çalhanoğlu. Thuram. And he's had it nicked away.
The attendance for this match was 72.
And here's Arnautovic. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
Now it's Thuram. And it's Mkhitaryan. Davids. Messi. Now the finish! And another try! He's got a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
The goal scorer after 70 minutes is number 30, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
Çalhanoğlu. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Pavard. To Damian. Just about up to 75 minutes. Mkhitaryan. He shifted it to the flank. Now it's on Nautovic. Bratesi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done. Van Nistelrooy, and Van Nistelrooy! It's run loose, who's going to get there? It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Now it's Messi. Now it's Kluivert. Keeper sees it all the way. Damian. Bratesi. And he cuts out the supply. Mkhitaryan. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Driving forward, solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. And it's Belletti. He can run onto that. Oh, that's nice. Terrific header! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players. And it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
The area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. That's another chance. Big moment, massive goal.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Belletti. Now it's Kluivert. He might be in here! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's had a shot! Sticks it away! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
The goal scorer after 19 minutes is number 8, Ruud van Nistelrooy.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And it's Kluivert. Van Nistelrooy. Messi. Timber. Saliba. Ødegaard. For Rice. Lewis Skelly. Trossard. And Lewis Skelly. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Showing good feet. Davids. Costa Curta. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. And it's Belletti. Now this could be a chance. Gabriel, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Kluivert.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Messi. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Gabriel getting... And we hit half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
A half of massive entertainment and excitement, a 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And we're off again. No changes at the interval from either side. Chouameni. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's an inviting ball. And Van Nistelrooy! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's been taken short. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Partey. Rice. Martinelli. Oh, sweet feet. And he was alert to it.
Arsenal making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Partey. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. And here's Trossard. No, he refuses to take the bait. Van Nistelrooy. Chouameni. And it's Belletti. Kluivert, given the lift of his goal. And it's Van Nistelrooy. It's Belletti. That's good play. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Lewis Skelly clears it away. Davids. That's a nicely weighted pass. Van Nistelrooy! Magnificent! About as smooth as it gets. And surely that settles it. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And yes, it's him again. (3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Chouameni. Gabriel gets over and intercepts. Trossard. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Trossard. Can he get away here? Partey. Trossard. And Iker Casillas somehow saves it. Oh, terrific save. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, well played. And time is up. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And we're underway. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's played him through, and he's managed to get free. Oh, that's a key interception. Played with finesse.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Kane. He's found a way through. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. That pass has been well intercepted. Tony Adams, now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Petit. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Deftly away.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
And he welcomes it in. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Saliba. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. And reclaimed it in a trice. Arsenal upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Half-time getting close now.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Caught offside that time. Kane. Oh, no joy this time. And he's quick to get it clear again. And he can clear it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So your views on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. De Bruyne. That looks a good ball through. Petit. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Beckenbauer getting this one clear. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Dixon. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass.
The attendance for this
Mbappe.
match was 71,000.
Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Beckenbauer stood up well to him there. Van Nistelrooy, and he's been shifted off it. Beckenbauer with the clearance. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, there's the clearance. Adams is there to clear.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Mbappe. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And they've got rid.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Now it's Messi. Now the ball's gone astray. That is a brilliant interception.
Arsenal really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
And this is Ronaldo. Has a go! He's scored! Finally the breakthrough!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist? Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that will be it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And as you can see, we've already started here. He's picked his way through. Now that's well seen too. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He is through here.
Oh, really well played.
Couldn't squeeze it through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Forwards and with intent. There's the hit! It's in!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And the pass is intercepted. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bellingham thinks one through. It's a mighty effort! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's De Bruyne. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Bellingham. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Luis Suarez. Bellingham. Bellingham! Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Turns and goes back. Chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Beckham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Tries to dink it through. And he's taking no chances there. That pass has been well intercepted. Bastoni cuts out the pass, and he was quick to react. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, that looks a decent ball. And the flag has stayed down. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Messi. Davids. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, that has not gone well. And he thumps it clear. And that has been cut short. That is ended up in no man's land. Davids. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Decent hit! Really well taken goal. And And with that goal comes comfort. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
After 61 minutes is...
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Nistelrooy.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
It's a sweet ball, that. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Bellingham is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Chance with the header! He has done it!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
The goal scorer after 73 minutes is...
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Succumbs to the pressure. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Bruyne. And it's De Bruyne. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's gone forward. Oh, good. He's got the shot away! Oh, taken with style. They have stolen level at the last.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Can he finish? Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish. And
Has a go! They want to be quick to recover this. 5 minutes to add. Nicely weighted ball. Cannavaro gets it away. And the referee brings it to a close. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he can clear it away. Not the most accurate pass. Davids.
And that's been won straight back. Van Nistelrooy was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking for the runner. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now that's well seen too. Great ball if he can get there. Pass is just off target. He can get that clear.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Pirlo. He's through here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Back into the middle.
Torres! They've scored! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Jordan have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well, there's the clearance. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's well spotted. Mohamed Salah. No way through. Bastoni gets it away. Mohamed Salah. Ball's gone out of play. Now then, the ball's come loose. And the first half is done. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Driving forward. Oh, well played, well played.
Over to the left.
Mbappe. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Fernando Torres. Cannavaro gets it away.
The attendance for this
Jordan
match was
have really been terrific at snuffing out.
And Messi!
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Belletti. Look at the space.
Shot a goal! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And now he has 2. Jordan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Van Nistelrooy being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Keeper's ball. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. No, that's been intercepted. Davids. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, he's bustling through here. And that has been knocked clear. And here's Foden. He's in shapes to shoot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Jordan find a position of real strength now. Oh, he's been caught.
Van Nistelrooy! Really well taken goal. They're back within reach.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew...
And Torres!
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Messi. That is good alertness.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end, virtually... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And as you can see, we've already started here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He won't be happy with that one. Saliba, a player joining here, a pretty exclusive club. This game is the 200th in his career for this side.
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the last 199, Peter. Flexible, adaptable, showing a real tactical aptitude, and number 200 should be no different.
And it's De Bruyne. De Ligt did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's a nicely measured pass. Davids is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Pedri. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. That's a sharp pass. He's found a way through. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Almost half an hour in now. Could be danger here. Face to face, and Van Nistelrooy! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Chance to finish, and the ball's come loose here. Plays it in low. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Cristiano Ronaldo, shot a goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. De Bruyne! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. Short changes him with that pass. This is promising.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No, that's been intercepted.
There will be
That pass isn't the best.
Time.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
Parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden.
And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0.
And we're off again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed it.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Valverde. Messi. Costa Curta producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
The attendance for this match
Kimmich.
was
And again, they're pressing effectively.
71,649.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. No, it's not getting there. And it's been taken short. Turns and goes back. Guardiol. And here's Neymar. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he's gone back. Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Van Nistelrooy. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And they're quick to get it back. Well, there's the clearance. Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Chance! And he hits the net! And that could well be the winner!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you ought to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
No way through there. And it's played forward. And it's De Bruyne. De Ligt deals with that comfortably. And that's an excellent interception. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bastoni.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Oh, no joy this time. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. Albert Ferrer gets across to intercept that. He won't be happy with that one. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Heads it! He's scored!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
So, a breakthrough already.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can clear their lines. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well read, nice interception. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, there's the clearance. Well, that has not gone well. Oh, no joy this time. Davids is sporting a guilty look after that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's through here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Belletti. Manchester United applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this.
Van Nistelrooy! They've scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. McAllister. Drogba. Goes down, but nothing given. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Cleared without complication. Looking for the run. That's a shade optimistic. And he's there to retrieve it.
There will be one
De Bruyne.
time.
No way through. Van Nistelrooy. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And we hit half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. No changes at the interval from either side. Saliba clears it away. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's been one. Drogba! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that'll be a goal kick.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Neuer with the clearance.
The attendance for this match was 70,000.
That is good alertness. He can run onto that. Fernando Torres. Shot could be on. And he's heaved it away. And that's a throw-in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, that's well spotted. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cristiano Ronaldo. Big chance! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Franz Beckenbauer.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 8.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? He's Haaland! And it's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Decent hit! And they've got rid. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that's a fine interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the pass is intercepted. Haaland! And through to the goalkeeper. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
We have already started here.
Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, it's Dembele. And that is a little undercooked.
Oh, what has happened here? And he's straight offside.
And it's Drogba. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership.
Can he finish? There it is!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So, a breakthrough already.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Camavinga.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Van Nistelrooy. Oh, he's put a shape.
Now the finish! And he hits the net! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back.
Drogba!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That pass has been well intercepted. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Threads one in. Dembele. Drogba.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's been cut out, well played. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Hazard.
Now, who's going to be first to this? He's in space and looking for options. Played back in. Camavinga. Wriggles his way. And Messi! And another try! Goal! Van Nistelrooy at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the
Big chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner.
Another corner. Any better luck this time round?
This their second corner of the game. And they've got rid.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Dembele. The final seconds now.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Good spot, he's seen the run. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
So we're just settling back into this second half. No reported change to either side during the break.
Oh, it's Dembele.
Such good technique.
That is good alertness.
Dembele, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually
He's gone for goal! Decent enough try.
very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
The attendance for this
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Camavinga. And the pass is intercepted. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rodri. It's Camavinga. Now that's well seen too.
He's played him through.
Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Oh, no joy this time. And here's Dembele. And here's Drogba.
Got a shot away. Oh, that could cost them.
Drogba was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
And the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
He could be in here. Now it's Drogba. He's found the way through. Picked out, has a go! That's going to go a long way. And here's Drogba.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's having a hit! Van Dijk cuts it out.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Gets his pass away. And that's that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Van Nistelrooy claiming the Man of the Match award. And there...